All right. So we were doing these in case you didn't see this part. I don't know where you got dropped off. All right, now, so we're gonna do a nice gentle, I'm gonna sit at the end, and I bring that arm up, and supporting on my chair. If you're standing, you can support on your hip like this, and just a nice, easy move to the side, inhaling. So we fill up those lungs, and make sure the shoulder and neck area is relaxed. Good, and the other side. Inhaling and exhaling. Darn, we're having some issues today. Good, and bring it in. All right, so we're gonna bring our feet, now you can sit or stand, bring our feet so they're a little turned out. And we're gonna inhale up, and we do this move in yoga, but we need to get our bodies warm before we stretch. So it's just down and up. Now you can do this in the chair. You don't have to be standing. But if you're in the chair, let's do a heel raise, Rick, keep going. And down, and lift those heels, and down. Good. And let's bring those arms down. All right, now we're gonna just, Rick, you can march. Anybody who's standing, do a little march. For those of us who are sitting in the chair, we're just gonna do a leg lift, pulling our abdominals in. Good, all right, and I'm gonna mute one more time. I'm glad you guys were all here when I got back. All right, so we're gonna start by working on some balance. So most of the balance stuff I would like for you to stand up if you can, and if you need to do a little more warming up, that's fine. I know it seems a lot easier because we're not jumping and stuff, but hopefully you're nice and warm. All right, so we're just gonna go up onto our toes first, just go up and down. And you can do this in your chair. Up and down. Inhaling and exhaling. Taking your time. Now, when we get into some of those other balance work, I'm actually gonna take my shoes off today. Okay, because I want to feel the ground under my feet. Up to you whether you want to take your shoes off or not. It's entirely up to you. All right, so now we're just going to do a little squat to finish out the warm up. Just warming it up. All right, now we're gonna, let me move outside the chair, down, and a little start. And maybe your start is just a foot slide. The slower you go, the more you're gonna work your balance. If you're in the chair, you can just be doing your arms. The nice lean, arms open to the side. Good. All right, let's bring that back in. Now we are gonna go on the floor at the end, just to warn you, but we're gonna get our mats out and go down and do some stretching on the floor. So in the meantime, let's go to our one-legged balance. So we're here, maybe a toe, maybe you're holding on, maybe you have one foot against the other. Soft knee here, shoulders down and back, and we're just gonna hold it. Filling up those lungs. And let's switch sides. And again, you could just have a toe. So my toe is halfway between my heel and my toe and the other foot. Or you could balance against the other leg. You could have it all the way up to the front like Rick. Good. All right, we're gonna do a heel-toe walk. So it's just heel to toe, taking your time. Now, since we're doing thoughtful, meditative movements here, take your time and go really slow. And get those shoulders down and back. Now, you shouldn't need to look at your feet unless you're diabetic and you have foot neuropathy. Otherwise, you should be able to feel your heel against your toe. Now, you have two options here. You can turn around or you can go backwards. Do whichever one makes you feel the most comfortable. Good. All right, so we're going to go into Warrior 3. So we have our chair here, and maybe you just hinge from the hips a little bit and you have your toe out and you're here. So, nice straight line. You might just be here, okay? If that's all you can do, that's fine. Just hold it there. Maybe your chair foot is flexed in the back. And go ahead and bend that standing knee as much as you want or need to. And there's no turnout here. The hips are level. I should be able to have a tea party here on my hips. And I'm also supporting on my thigh, just relaxing those shoulders and coming up nice and slowly, like a nice straight line, straight line. Good. And switch sides. So shoulders down and back. Feel that straight line in your body right there. And then with that foot flexed, bending that standing knee. Come on down. And come on back up. Good. And we're gonna do a little side lunge next. So you can have your chair in front of you. I'll show you with the chair too. So take your feet, they're still parallel though, okay? So my toes are pointing forward. And you can just hold on to that chair and then just bend and straight. And bend and straight. You don't have to go very far. Pull those abs in. Shoulders down and back. Exhaling in the middle. Oh, sorry. So exhaling on the side, inhaling in the middle. Sitting back a little bit. Now as you warm up, see if you can go a little lower. And you might need to take your feet wider apart. See, I have my knees facing right over my foot there. So if you're getting out to the side like that, you need to slide that foot out. There we go, good. Nice, okay. Let's switch up the balance move a little bit here. Again, you may have your chair, that's fine, but we're gonna swing our leg front back, and then we're gonna swing our leg side to side. So you might have to move your chair around. And it's a nice, gentle swing. It's just bring it forward, swing it back. Just whatever feels natural. No competition on the leg lift. The back part, just try to get it past your other foot. All right, maybe a little more of a swing. Good, and let's switch sides. Nice and controlled first. Again, pretty loose though. Good, and now I'm gonna move my chair back a little bit and come to the front of my chair. You're gonna do the same thing, just side to side here. working our abductors and adductors. Joint mobility as well on here, especially with that kind of little bit of a swing going on. And switch. Just relax. Should feel good. And remember, those of you who've had replacements, you have your rules about not crossing your center line for some of you, so just make sure you're following those rules. You can just bring it to here. Just let it be a little more of a light workout. A little less about the full range of motion where you shouldn't be going. Good. Okay. I'm going to bring that chair back to the other side. And we're going to do our up into releve, down into our chair. So we've been working on this move, chair if you need it. So we're going to go up. Breathing. When you're ready, you're going to sit down on your heels. You don't really sit on your heels, but we're not leaning forward. Nice neutral spine, pull those abdominals back. Sit down. And up. Okay. We're going to do it 2 more times, your own speed, your own pace. Try to work on that one spot that you have trouble with. All right, so don't blow through the one you don't like. Try to hold it as long as the other ones. You just need to get your heels off the ground. You can go up higher if you can and you want to, but don't let that stop you from trying the move, even if you just get an inch off. Here we go. Down when you're ready. Keeping those knees parallel. Rocking back. This is our airport traveling move here. So reaching back with those hips on this one, like you're sitting in a chair. And last time, wherever you are, finish up. This is the last round. Shoulders are relaxed and down. All right, bend those knees. Keeping those feet parallel, knees parallel, thighs parallel. And rock back. Okay, hold it if you can. When you're done, just stand up and relax. Shoulders down. All right, shake it out. All right, we're gonna go to the side. We're just gonna do a little bit. Trying to decide how far down to go on this leg. All right, so over here, the stretch is in the back leg. Now bring that knee under, and then just a little down and up. So the back leg, for me, isn't really straight and right all the way. It's got a little bend. Good, let's switch sides. Here we go. And down, and up. Good. All right, now, we're gonna do a little of a straddle stretch. I have my chair right here with the seat facing forward, with my feet parallel, straddling either side of the chair here. This is what I'm gonna do. All right? Now, you can do a little rock back and forth. If you want, your knees are just soft. All right, that feels good, you're okay with that. You can bring it down to your elbows, or we want a nice neutral spine here. Now, I'm not going any further because I don't want to put my ear down any lower. So I'm just relaxing here, soft knees, stretching down the back of those legs. So you can do a little rock with the hips if you want. Up to you. How's Rick doing back there? So this is traditionally a harder position for guys. You want a nice neutral spine here, so don't make fun of your guy friends because they can't get down as far as you can. Good, and I'm just gonna bring my hands back up, hands on my thighs, and come back. All right, so let's just do a couple stretches here. Actually, let's go ahead and go down on the floor. So get your mat, go to the bathroom, get some water if you need to. And we're just gonna do some stretches down here. We're not doing anything hard. Well, some of it's harder than others, but we're not gonna be doing push-ups or anything. How's that? Okay. So take your time, get down whichever way is comfortable for you. And we're gonna take our feet apart. All right, and I'm sitting up nice and tall. Now, if this is hard for you, bring your feet in closer. Sit on a cushion. Okay. And I'm just gonna hold here. You can also press from the back. Just gently. So relax those quads. So think about them, even if you have to touch them, and shake them out. Okay? And as you exhale, try to go a little further. All right, how's it feeling? Can you go any more, or are you done for the day? I'm feeling pretty tight. Too much time in the car the last 2 days. Nice neutral spine here, sitting tall. Supporting my hands on something. Good. Now we're going to bring our feet together. Now we have options here. So the safest for those of you who don't normally do this move is to bring it. Doesn't even matter if it's down by your calf. You're just going to have this foot here and you're going to sit tall. So maybe this is as far as you get, right here. If you're able to and you feel comfortable, you have no lower back issues, you can bring that arm around and then turning your head and your shoulders toward the side wall. Now, both of my hips are on the ground right now and my shoulders are down. Did you see me? Shoulders are down and relaxed. And then if you're able to turn your head a little further, just to get a little neck stretch going. And breathing. So those of you who know, you can cross your knee with your foot and that all works for your body, go for that. Those of you who are new to this twist, we prefer you to keep your feet on the same side of the body as they're attached to. So just bringing it up again, sit tall, bring that arm around, and then sitting tall, rotate the shoulders. Now Rick's got his foot over, but he's used to doing this stretch from a long time of running and training, so he's comfortable with that. Rick, you got both cheeks on the floor?
As far as you know.
All right, so we want to make sure we have both those butt cheeks down. Nice, let's bring it back to center nice and carefully. Whenever we're twisting, we want to be extra careful. All right, so we're gonna roll it on down, taking your time. I know you might have to take your phone or your computer with you and walk those shoulders away from your ears. All right, I'm gonna bring one knee up towards my chest. Now you have options here. Don't want to hold on your knee. Prefer to hold on your thigh, but whatever you're comfortable. Now I know I can reach the leg out, so I'm going to, but definitely leave it here. And relax, shoulders down. Try to get the shoulders on the mat. And let's breathe. consciously pay attention and consciously relax the muscles. On the next exhalation, pull your knee in a little more. Now I'm going to do an ankle circle here. And now I'm going to reverse directions. Pulling the knee in a little further, still relaxing my shoulders. And now I'm going to switch legs. So again, you might need to start here with both legs bent. Okay, that's fine. Start here. And then go a little further or pull a little in further, okay? Keeping both hips on the floor, shoulders down and relaxed. So we're not pulling up to our knee, pulling our knee into our chest. Maybe some ankle circles. And opposite direction. Check with your shoulders, they pop back up. And again, I'm bringing the knee back up. This time I'm putting my ankle across my opposite knee. And now I'm lifting my knee towards my chest. Now, I can get my fingers back on my thigh here. If you can't, that's fine. You'll need to stretch it and relax. Or you can also use a band. Again, try to bring the shoulders to neutral position. Try to slowly bring it a little closer to your chest. At any point, anything cramps up, definitely stretch that out the other direction. And then just catch up with us with the next move. And up towards that chest. Once you get your hands back there, then relax your shoulders. And let's reach for the walls. Stretching out everything here. Reaching, making yourself as tall as you can be. Good. Now I know this is a hard move for some people, so we're going to bring our soles of our feet together. Now, it doesn't matter how far away your soles are from your hips, there's no contest here. And neutral spine. So neutral spine when our pelvic girdle here is nice and flat. So we're not overarching our lower back. And I know some of the guys, this is hard. You need to, if it starts to feel really uncomfortable, bring it back in and relax. And bring those legs up. And we're going to roll onto our side and press ourselves up. Now, I know some of us are tighter than others, but I'm going to take my socks off. This is going to seem really silly. But if you can get to your feet, whether you're sitting in the chair or sitting on the floor, wherever you can, I want you to do little circles with your toes. Take that toe and do little circles in one direction, and then some little circles in the other direction. then go to your next toe. Just a nice, gentle little circle. Now you can move around if you start getting cramped up. Wiggle another direction so you can get back to that foot. You want to slide up into your chair and bring your foot up to you that way, that's fine. And work on all those little toes. So I'm doing a really gentle little pressure away from my foot just to kind of get a little space between those toe joints. Rotating the other direction. And working my way up to my big toe. And again, if you start to get uncomfortable, switch hands, switch your position for the rest of your body. And then switch feet. In both directions. Nice, gentle, just a tiniest little bit of a pull. Stretch those little toe joints out. Bet your toes are going, hey, you finally paid attention to me. Except to cut me with your big old mean scissors. Working your way up to that big toe. Don't forget to breathe here too, okay? And again, adjust your position as you need to. Notice if anything hurts or feels stuck. All right, and after you hit all those toes, we're gonna work on our fingers here. We're gonna do the same thing. Rotating, switching circle direction. Working your way up towards your thumb. Nice, gentle circles. Switching the other hand when you're ready. I'm still pulling out a little bit, so just, it's a little bit different. Our toes will limit us much more than our hands will, so don't be overzealous here and don't hurt anything. Just nice little circles, so circle is this way. Switching directions, don't forget. Almost done. See if you notice a difference between your dominant and your non-dominant hand on your flexibility with your fingers. Ready? I'm going to bring my arms back, spread opening up that chest. Look up where the ceiling meets the top of the wall if you want, while we breathe. Good, let's bring our hands into heart center. And we're gonna rotate out and in. Shoulders are down and relaxed. So thanks for joining me for a little stretch out this afternoon. I know I needed it after sitting in the car a lot. Rick needed it after his run this morning. And take time after this class to stretch anything else that feels tight or not relaxed. And I will send out Friday's class for anybody who missed Friday. No Zumba tomorrow, taking it a little easy. Bring my shoulders down and back, maybe a few shoulder rolls. I should be home in time for yoga on Tuesday, and I should be good to pick back up on Wednesday for our total body workout class. So enjoy Labor Day tomorrow, everyone. Don't labor too much. Have fun. Move it a little bit if you get a chance. I'm just going to do some gentle neck work here at the end. Making sure you do both sides. Breathing through any tightness. Feel free to move your position between stretches.